HDFC ERGO Insurance Quiz Senior. Media partner CNBC TV 18.
As a key stakeholder in building an insurance-secure India, HDFC ERGO General Insurance, one of the country's leading private sector general insurance companies, has spent nearly a decade engaging 8th and 9th grade students through the Insurance Quiz Junior. Carrying the legacy forward in the 10th year of the school-level quiz, HDFC ERGO has introduced the first-ever edition of the Insurance Quiz Senior. Designed for undergraduate college students, the next generation of young professionals. The HDFC ERGO Insurance Quiz Senior engages college students at a pivotal stage where career choices and financial planning takes shape. It's about equipping young adults with essential knowledge around insurance and risk management, empowering them to make informed financial and insurance decisions as they step into their professional careers. Before the Battle of Brains began, we took a moment to reflect on the importance of insurance awareness in a thought-provoking conversation with industry leader Anuj Tyagi, MD and CEO, HDFC ERGO General Insurance, and Yash Jain, Special Correspondent and Insurance Analyst at cnbc TV 18.
My first question to you itself, the biggest direction or the destination rather which came from the regulator was insurance for all by 2047. It's a big statement if you go to see. And everybody I've been talking to, asking them whether is it aim for the moon and we'll reach the stars, nobody says that's the case. They say that they have to reach the moon. They have to achieve the goal in the form it has been imagined. I want to understand from you, what will be the enablers for the sector to reach this ambitious target?
I have been in the industry for so long, I've never seen industry coming together unified on a common topic like this ever. So as you rightly said, we're not even looking at the stars. We're saying we'll go for the moon and we will go for the moon. We need to create awareness. Now, for me, awareness is awareness 2.0. Increasing awareness about insurance. There is an increased awareness about insurance. People talk about insurance. People know about insurance. But do they have the awareness in the right frame? And again, come back to the same point as I mentioned. Do people believe do they have the awareness that insurance is a value creator in your lifespan? Or do they see insurance as a transactional product that I pay premium and I don't get a claim? It's a money waste, right? In my lifespan, can I keep my hand on the heart and say I will never go to hospital? Now we all know the cost of hospitalization today. Do the mathematics. Your entire year's premium, God forbid it happens, but the entire premium paying tenure will somebody's one hospitalization with. So even if people, and I struggle when I say this, but even if you look at return on investment, one hospitalization will take care of all the premiums that you were paid. Now, who explains it to people?
Let's now come to this very interesting stage, the HDFC ERGO Insurance Quiz. It's a very unique idea that HDFC ERGO has been doing, a great blend of entertainment and awareness. And what it does is what I've been asking my college to do for the longest time is to have a module on either investments, insurance, different facets of finance, right? Which prepares the kid at a very young age for what is coming in life. You've successfully done this through multiple editions of the insurance quiz. What was the genesis behind this?
Every youngster who's literate in insurance is making his or her family literate, because there will be conversation. Possibly they'll be making their girlfriend, boyfriend, spouse literate whenever that situation comes. And when you go through these insurance quizzes, look at the faculty, the teachers, the principals that get involved. So not only them, the entire school, colleges are getting literate about insurance. So that was the genesis, that don't look at these few set of colleagues, youngsters who will stand on the stage, but look at people who have participated in this entire journey.
Such a beautiful answer, and a big congratulations to you, to HDFC ERGO, for conceptualizing, executing, the insurance quiz in such a nice way. And to all the students, I just want to congratulate all of them, people who are on the stage, people who couldn't get here but still work towards it. I mean, you guys are entitled to show off in front of your families, in front of your friends, that you guys are ahead of all of them in terms of, having the knowledge about insurance. I'm sure that will attract more and more students to get into that bandwagon.
The journey of the Insurance Quiz Senior began with a massive pool from nearly 140 cities across India in the preliminary rounds. The competition then moved into 4 geographical zones: North, South, East and West, where the top 6 teams from each zone battled it out in zonal rounds. The winner from each zone advanced to the grand finale. A 5th finalist team earned their spot through a competitive eliminator round. As part of the finale, teams presented innovative solutions as case studies on the theme Health Insurance for All, Strategies to Drive Health Insurance Inclusion in India by 2047. Their ideas were evaluated by an esteemed jury. Bhaskar Ramesh, Director for Omnichannel Businesses, Google India. Meenu Mehta, Dean and Professor at Anil Surendra Modi School of Commerce, NMIMS. And Yash Jain, Special Correspondent and Insurance Analyst at CNBC TV18. These presentations accounted for 25% of their total score. To make the experience even more memorable, HDFC ERGO had a special surprise in store, an exclusive tour of the Google India office, giving the finalists a glimpse into the workplace of one of the leading tech giants.
HDFC ERGO Insurance Quiz Senior. Media partner CNBC TV18.
We are back at the grand finale of the first ever HDFC ERGO Insurance Quiz Senior. Before we begin, let's meet the sharp minds who've made it through the preliminary and zonal rounds to reach the grand finale. Representing BITS Pilani, KK Birla Goa campus, Ishan Semwal and Arjun Gautam. From IIT Roorkee, Harshvardhan Navarkar and Tanmay Kumar. From Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda College, Aryan Ghosh and Tanish Jain. From Ramjas College, Chaitanya Prabhakar and Anshul Thakur. And last but not least, from the Element Institute of Information Technology, Ayush Agarwal and Toshit Pradeep Kumar. 10 minds, 5 teams, 1 goal. Let's see which team walks away as the first ever HDFC ERGO Insurance Champion Senior. Leading our finalists onto the grand stage was none other than Kumar Varun, comedian, actor and quizmaster. With his quick humor and effortless charm, he lit up the finale, keeping every student engaged from start to finish. As the lifeline, Sara, the AI chatbot of HDFC ERGO, played an imperative role in the quiz round by assisting finalists with the hints of the answers.
Round 1 is something called Wordle, okay? There will be 5 words that will come in this round. Every word will be related to something from the world of finance, okay? You have to identify those words given the clues that you see. There's a very important color coding. If you see the letters are highlighted in black, okay, that will mean that the same letter in the next clue will be at the exact same place. If it is red, then it will be there in the next word, but not at the same place. Ready, everyone? Ready? Okay. Let's see the question. All of you can see the sheet. There are 5 words from the world of finance. Okay. Your timer is running at the back. You have 120 seconds total. Let's reveal the answer so you guys can check. Answer is revealed. The first answer is angel. Next answer is token. Third is trade. Fourth is audit. Fifth is stock. This is the score right now. Right now leading with 25 points are Team C. Well done, Team C. Okay, and the other teams are not too far behind, 25, 20, 20, 15, 15. So round 2 is called round the clock. We'll start with team 1. If they don't get it, we go to team B. If they get it, the next question is given to team C. Mohit had bought a 5-year motor insurance policy for his new scooter. After 2 years, he decided to sell his scooter and terminate his insurance policy before its maturity. He received a sum of money from the insurance company which was lower than the total premium he had paid.
Surrender value.
Oh wow, what a great start. It is surrender value. Nicely done. Next question. Samyo is the owner of a shop selling sports jerseys. He had insured his shop for 500,000 rupees, 5 lakhs. One day, due to his faulty wiring, the shop caught fire and a portion of it burned down. Insurance investigators assessed the cost of the damage to be 250,000 Indian rupees. How much will the insurance company pay Samyo? That's the first part. So it's a two-part question. And what principle of insurance will they use to decide this amount?
Right. So the insurance company will pay 250,000.
Okay.
Insurance name I am not sure, but like the principle is basically they equal the amount of damage that has been done. Like they have to pay as much as the damage has been done. But
we're
I'll
looking at
take
a keyword. Okay.
I'll take a guess at the keyword. Is it indemnity?
Yes. We'll give it to you. Well done. Well done. Very nicely cracked. Quick look at the scorecard. The quiz is as close as it gets. The wafer thin margin at the top. Guys, the next round is a buzzer round. There are of course negatives for the first time in this entire quiz. +8 and -4. If you buzz, the assumption is you know the answer. What nickname has this monument been given as it looks like a smaller version of another one? Okay,
So this is the Chota Taj Mahal.
I'll give it to you. Yes, baby Taj, Bacha Taj, Chota Taj. We would have accepted any of these. Well done, well done. Teams ready? Next question. After which social reformer is the health insurance scheme by the state government of Maharashtra named? Oh wow. Okay, even before the image.
Jyotiba Phule.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic, because they guessed it before the image even appeared. More positives for Ramjas. 3 more questions to go. Question number 4. What word used to describe such packets is also used by HDFC ERGO to refer to their collection of cyber insurance? Yes, Ramjas?
Sashes.
Wow. Fantastic quizzing. Quiz has properly heated up. I'm getting goosebumps. The scores are already here. Okay, the scorecard finally sees a nice topsy-turvy crest and trough of quizzing right now, with a lead that has now increased quite significantly, and leading right now with a nice 67 is Ramjas. Call it DU. Very nice. Round 4 now. We've all seen this round earlier. Round 2 was the same round. We'll just reverse the order to make the quiz fair. Let's look at the next scenario. Salim was a worker at an automobile factory. One day, an accident with a machine led to the loss of one of his hands. Salim had enrolled in the Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana and decided to claim compensation. What amount will he receive for his injury?
We would take a lifeline.
Lifeline. Okay. Let's go to Sarah. Let's hear the hint.
The loss of one hand is considered as a partial disability.
Okay, so that's the hint.
Is it 2.5 lakhs?
2.5 lakhs? No. Passing to Ramjas.
1 lakh rupees.
1 lakh, that is correct. 1 lakh, well done. This cyber crime involves a person taking someone else's credentials to commit fraud. What 2-word crime is this that is usually covered by cyber insurance plans? They cannot wait to answer. Go for it.
Identity theft.
Identity theft is a crime, Jim. Well done. Yes, identity theft is correct. One last look at the score. This is the most important score check, because the last round will buzzer round, so you will decide the risk that you want to take basis these scores. Correct? which brings us to the last round, which is the buzzer round again. But the big difference between the last buzzer round and this one is that there will be no image. Question number 1. As of January 2025, what is the GST rate applied to insurance premiums? Team E, LNMIT.
18%.
18%. Well done. Great stuff. The premium rate for what kind of crops is 2%? Okay, Vivekananda.
It is Kharif crop.
Yes, Kharif crops. Well done. What a great stuff, guys. Oh, it all boils down to the last question now. What is the name of the AI assistant developed by Microsoft that would Ramjas?
Co-pilot.
Copilot, yes, Microsoft 365 Copilot, fantastic. Yes, can we have a round of applause for these people, these crazy kids from all over the country who have come here and you've done these crazy things for so long.
All of us enjoyed this finale, the first ever HDFC ERGO senior quiz finale happening in Mumbai. And I have the results in my hand. I'm sure all of you are equally eager to know who the winner is, because the suspense is, while you would have calculated your numbers, your points for the rounds that we just played, the presentation round numbers, which has a weightage of 25%, is only with me here.
Nationals, every passing day was a countdown, and every passing day was meant that you had less time to prepare more. We were scrounging every source that there was on the internet, everything that there was about any organization related to insurance. And then once we landed in Mumbai, everything was taken care of so well by the HDFC ERGO team.
I think the edge was our preparation, and also we have the experience of competing in different competitions at national level also. Also, I think the buzzer round made the difference. The way Chaitanya buzzed, it was amazing. I think we got around 48 points in buzzing. I think that was the difference, and that gave us the edge.
We didn't know we would reach till here, the final round. So
we're very glad.
Even very glad. And even for this quiz or anything, just go for it. Keep calm. Don't overthink.
Actually, my knowledge of insurance was very basic. I knew what insurance does and how it is a necessity. But I did not know like the fine prints, the details, the terms, like the actual amount that should be covered or that should be insured for a person. All that information was what I learned through the prep and through the quizzes, the quiz questions too.
Earlier, I used to think that insurance is, very costly compared to, say, other investments. But now I've really come to know that insurance is really not as costly as people think it is. And like learning about insurance and all will certainly help all of us who have participated in this quiz.
Parthonil Ghosh, Executive Director, HDFC ERGO General Insurance, took the stage to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks and appreciation to all the young participants and teams behind the successful conclusion of the first edition of HDFC ERGO Insurance Quiz Senior.
Good evening once again. When we started in 2016 with a junior quiz, which is extremely successful round for the last 9-10 years. And this year, when we opened it up for the seniors, we never expected that we will be having reaching out to 2,500 schools, and finally almost 650 schools or teams participated. It's a huge success for the first time, and I thank all of you, the organizers, the schools, the parents, the teachers, for this resounding success. Thank you very much. This journey continues. We will see you on the other side few months down the line for our junior quiz, and see you next year once again with the second season for the insurance quiz, HDFC ERGO insurance quiz senior. Thank you very much. Good night.
And with that, the first ever HDFC ERGO Insurance Quiz Senior comes to a close. An initiative fostering learning and awareness among young minds. A step towards IRDAI's vision of insurance for all by India's 100th Independence Day in 2047.
HDFC ERGO Insurance Quiz Senior. Media partner CNBC TV 18.